Welcome back, Sunshine Fam. My name is Chloe. For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Chloe Murphy, and if you like my videos, I would really appreciate a subscription, a like, well, thumbs up, whatever. Please comment below and let me know where you're from and how you found my channel. I have many different kinds of content on my channel. I have Adventures with Chloe, which I have been trying to upload a few more videos, the full videos instead of just the sneak peeks. I've run into some problems with that in recent days, recent weeks. With my editing software, I was able to upload the one from the Laura Ingalls Wilder Museum, which was over a year ago. I was trying to upload the one that I did up in Duluth, Minnesota, and it wasn't uploading to YouTube, so I'm going to have to figure that out. I also have the Ultimate Adventures with Chloe when I went down to Amarillo, Texas. I'm thinking of uploading more of the Trip Down Memory Lane videos. I know I did, I think I did two. One of my childhood pictures from my childhood, and then also one from the schools that I attended. I have one from different homes that I have, or places, residences that I called home. And I think I also have one for different jobs that I've done. Not all the jobs that I've done, because I've had many jobs over my lifetime. So, in any case, welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you coming and visiting with me today. So, yes, I have had quite a week. Actually, quite a few 4 months. I have been at this job. The last time I talked to you was back at the beginning of May when I was talking to you like this. I have uploaded a few videos since then. And I have a lot to talk to you about today. So let's just jump into it. The most recent thing that has happened was I became a grandma for the second time. Simon Peter was born this past Thursday, the 18th. He came very, very quickly. And Clary and I, previously to this, about 3 weeks or so ago, we ended up in a major disagreement, and we haven't really been on speaking terms since then. But I got all this information from Sea Dog and from Silver Star, who, for those of you that are new, Clary, Silver Star, and Sea Dog are my children. They have been in other past videos before, and I really appreciate if you guys could go back, go to my channel, go to the videos tab on the top and scroll all the way down. Watch some of my older videos where I'm doing Irish dancing. I have some news about that. Some videos that I did when I had Lucky in my life, who was my dog. He was a Lhasa Apso. Just some miscellaneous videos that I've done, and I also need to finish my presidential highlights videos. The last one I did was Richard Nixon, and I think we're up to Ford now. I've just been really busy, and when I get home from work, which I'm working 40 hours a week, I get very exhausted, and I just don't feel like doing anything but playing games, and then I go to bed. So I don't have much of a life, unfortunately. So getting back to Simon, I'm getting all my information from Sea Dog and Silver Star, and they informed me that Clary had gone into labor on the 18th early in the morning. She started going to the hospital just before 6 o'clock in the morning, and she had the epidural around 8 o'clock. They broke her water at 11:15, and Simon was born at 11:40 that morning. Now, she was quite big when she was pregnant with him, so this shouldn't have really surprised me, but when I heard his statistics, I was flabbergasted. Simon weighed a whopping 9 pounds 12 ounces. From what I understand, she pushed twice and he was out, so he came really, really quick. And he's 19 and a half inches long. He and Mama are doing fine. They're both back home now, and Adriana is enjoying her little brother, from what I understand. Sea Dog went and saw his nephew the other night. Of course, you know how excited he's been to have a nephew. For those of you that have been following me along the whole time, he's been excited to have a nephew, so he couldn't wait. So he went and saw Simon the other night. And Silver Star, excuse me, she used to go by Silver Mist on my channel. Silver Star went over today to see her new nephew. I haven't heard how that has gone. So let me show you a little picture of my big baby boy. Here he is, right there. That is Simon Lewis. And I'll show you, let's see if I can get a good picture of Adriana holding him. A really adorable picture of her holding him. Here's a picture of her holding him for the very first time. It was like not even 2 minutes after they'd walked in the door. She was very excited about her little brother. So, and of course, Daddy is supporting Simon as well. And I also thought this picture, let's see, was it this picture? Yeah, I also thought that picture was very cute too, of Adriana holding Simon. So those are pictures of my new grandson and my granddaughter. Now, many of you, I have asked you to join me on Facebook. I don't know why I put a description anymore, because nobody seems to read the descriptions. Nobody's commenting. I really would appreciate comments. I will give you guys a shout out in my future videos if you leave a comment below. So John, I know that I owe you a shout out because you are consistent on giving me comments, which I greatly appreciate. So I need some more of those comments, folks. So please comment below. Let me know what you think of my videos, and I will try to keep up with those. And I have had a few new subscribers, but I haven't written them down on my paper. So I don't have any shout outs other than John today. So I think I'm going to switch it up. So if you comment, then I will give you a shout out. So I have a friend that lives in Illinois that I asked to join me on my Facebook page under the name of Chloe Murphy. And when he went to look for Chloe Murphy, he said there's like 1,000 different people with that name. So I'm going to show you what my Facebook page my page on Facebook looks like. This is what you want to look for. Oh, somebody's commenting here. Hold on one second. Okay, I guess it didn't come through maybe. Oh, it's Sea Dog. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what you want to be looking for my Facebook page. It shows a picture of me and Chris Fleming, and then the banner page shows my 2 dogs from years ago, Lucky and Rainbow. The one on this side is Rainbow. I know it's hard to see because the other picture is covering their faces, and then that one is Lucky. So in any case, Sea Dog has been very busy at work as well. He is currently running 2 stores with the job that he has. Me and Silver Star work at the same retail store, and she works in a totally different department than I do. And recently, I am a cashier at this retail store. I'm not going to tell you where because, as you know, I'm very private. The management had noticed that I would always be pulling the product up that is facing our cash registers, and they asked me if I wanted to do that throughout the whole store. Well, this is a very large store, and so I said sure. I was thinking I was going to be cashiering and doing this cleaning and facing of the products in all the different departments that we have. And they said, no, we're taking you off of cashiering and you're going to be doing this other job full time. Well, what I was finding is that it was really straining on my body because I had to like bend over to get to products on the bottom shelf, clean the bottom shelves, sometimes get on my hands and knees on the floor to clean the bottom shelves and move product forward so that people would know that we had items down on the bottom shelves. And my body has just been killing me. The position was very isolating because I wasn't really talking to a lot of customers except for them coming up asking me where things are in the store. And I'm pretty much a recluse at home. So being at work, I kind of needed somebody to talk to. And I would find that I would get done with my job well before my shift ended. And so I told them that after about 2 weeks, I said, I really can't do this job anymore. So they were trying to persuade me to stay in the position. And I said, no, I'm sorry, I just can't. So I was going to go back to cashiering this past week. And not yesterday, but not this past Friday, but the Friday prior, they asked if I could do it for another week because the other person that does it with me was on vacation. And so I ended up doing this for another week, but I would do that job in the morning, and then when I got done, then I would go on lunch and go back to cashiering in the afternoon. So that's what I've been doing. So now I'm going to be going back to cashiering starting this next Monday, which I'm very happy about because I feel more in my element, and my body won't be, hopefully it won't take long for my body to heal a little bit. I'm very stiff and sore. So that's what's been going on with me. As I said, Sea Dog has been running both 2 different stores for what he does. And obviously you know that Clary has been very busy with having a baby. So last Saturday, a week ago today, I went to the Minnesota Irish Fair. Now, I didn't make a video out there because I've made videos out there before, but I went out there by myself, and it was a little bit different this year. Usually they would have like one stage where all the dancers would be, and this time they had the dancers spread throughout the entire location, which is on Harriet Island in St. Paul. And so I was watching some of the dancers, and the studio that I used to dance with called Rinkanawa no longer exists because the director decided to retire. And so she gave it over to a gal that was her student and now has become her friend. And so she opened up a new studio in the same location that Rinkanawa used to be at called O'Neill Irish Dance in Maple Grove, Minnesota. And I had asked her after their set if they were taking adult classes, and she said no, not at this time, because she's only been doing it for like a year, I believe. So she was thinking about doing that. So I thought, okay, well, I can't join her class right now because I really miss Irish dancing. So I went to another stage, and I was watching another group called Hudson Irish Dance, and they are only 2 miles from where I live. So I talked to the gentleman afterwards and asked if he does adult classes, because I noticed that they had adults up there, and sure enough they do. So I'm thinking probably not this winter, because I don't drive well at night, and I don't drive well in the snow and ice, which is why I don't like being in Minnesota. So I'm thinking maybe next spring of going back into Irish dance, and that would be really fun to do. I've already got the shoes, I've got the wig. Like I said, if you go to my channel and then go to my videos tab and scroll all the way down to the bottom, it shows different Irish dancers, and I happen to be in a couple of them. I don't have my glasses on, and so my hair in a couple of the first ones, I didn't have the wig on, so I'll look like this in the videos with a black dress. And so I did dance a few years ago for 3 years. And then they decided not to do adult classes anymore because they lost, they weren't getting enough interest. So I haven't danced since, I want to say 2016 was the last time I danced. So it's been a few years. So I kind of want to get my body back in shape over the winter so that I can dance without my body hurting so much, because obviously I've gotten a lot older since then. And a lot of people ask, oh, can you even Irish dance with your knees as bad as they are? It's actually the ankles that hurt, because when you come down, you're coming down on the balls of your feet and not flat on your feet, because I didn't really learn the hard shoe too much. I learned more of the soft shoe, which is more balletic. And so you come down on the balls of your feet, and so all your weight goes down to your ankles. So it was my ankles that were kind of hurting. So if I can get my feet ready and my legs and my body ready for Irish dancing, then I'll hopefully be doing Irish dancing again next year. I haven't given up on my dream of moving out to California, but things, since I came back, I've kind of fallen back into a little bit of a depression, especially this time of year. I'm noticing the trees are starting to turn already. So I'm starting to go a little bit into a depression. So I really need your support in lifting my spirits up again and trying to get me back on track to go back to getting into my move out to California. Still not going to say where. I'm just going to say Southern California, which could be anywhere in California, but many of you guys that know me well know exactly where I'm talking about. So that's kind of what I've been up to. And of course, I moved into a new place. It is kind of isolating because I live here by myself. But it's, I mean, when I first moved in, I had neighbors that were coming and helping me move in, which was really nice. I had Sea Dog and Silver Star helping me, as well as John. John was like He-Man that day. And of course, John, you know, I really appreciated all your help that day. You were just a rock star that day. Still owe you dinner, I know. But with our schedules, it is kind of hard to get together. But I got all my stuff back together. I had to pick it up from 3 different locations to bring it to where I'm at now. It's been 2 years since I've had all my stuff together. It's been about 2 years since I haven't felt homeless. Because even though I wasn't technically living on the streets, I wasn't on the lease of these places. I was living with family. So different family, like for a while I was living with Sea Dog. Then of course when I went to Amarillo, I was living with Elizabeth Christine, my cousin, who I haven't heard from since I left. I think she's kind of mad at me for the way that I left. But it's kind of a long story, but I kind of became Dr. Phil for her, and it was really draining me, which is why I left the way that I did. I haven't heard about how her son is doing or if they got Pookie back. So I guess I can't really tell you anything about that. I'm not allowed to have any dogs here. They are very anti-dog in this apartment complex. You can have cats, you can have some other animals, you just can't have dogs. Can't even dog sit for anybody, which is kind of strange. But it's a nice place. Like I said, the neighbors were helping me move in. Silver Star helped, and then my friend Nancy also helped me move in for, she came in later in the day because she had to work that day. So Nancy, I do appreciate you helping as well, and I owe you a big, I owe you a dinner and a little gift too. So when I get the chance, we'll have to get together with that too as well. I did find Danny Diamond, however. I did find out which store he's located at, and I have gotten in touch with him, and so he's doing fine. Danny Sierra Lynn, I have not talked to you in a while, girl, so I would love, if you're still watching my videos, if you could leave a comment below. Let me know how you're doing. I miss you. I miss talking to you. I know you're busy. I've been busy, obviously, but it's been nice having all my stuff back. It's been nice having a place of my own again. And unfortunately my TV doesn't work, so I'm gonna have to find another TV. This friend of mine down in Illinois, he said that he had a TV, but when I went to visit him a couple weeks ago, last trip to Illinois, sorry about that, my time ran out. So I was talking about my trip down to Illinois to see my friend. He had a couple extra TVs, and I was supposed to pick one up from him, and we forgot about that. I was down there for a couple of days, and I didn't realize it until I got back home that I forgot to grab the TV from him. So I still, I'm waiting for him to, I had known him years ago when I lived in Northern Illinois. And 14 years ago, he promised, when I moved back here to Minnesota in 2008, that he was going to come up and visit me. I still am waiting for him to show up. So if Terry, if you are, and it was the right Terry that I was thinking of. Actually, I don't think I mentioned that. I did mention that in my live stream. That's right. I did mention that there was a Terry H that was trying to get in touch with me. It was the right Terry. So Terry, I need you up here. Okay, I'm no more making trips down to Illinois. So you need to hold to your promise to me from back in 2008 to come up here And, you know, you need a break more than anybody from your job. So anyway, I was getting close to the end of my time when my time ran out on my video. So this is obviously an edited video. Hopefully I can get this up. So I was almost to the point of doing my outro. The one thing I will say is I had a little hummingbird feeder that I put out on my patio, and I noticed that I had to keep filling it every day. It's only like a 3-ounce a hummingbird feeder, and I had to keep filling it every day. And I thought, oh, we must have a lot of hummingbirds around here, but because I'm gone all day, I didn't notice that. So I went out one morning by my patio door, and I was looking to see if there was any hummingbirds, and I noticed a lot of bees, wasps, and that. So I'm like, oh, great, now I got the wasps here. So I wasn't going to go out at that time because, as you all know, I'm terrified of bees. So I waited until late that afternoon when I got home from work, and I looked out there very carefully and pulled the hummingbird feeder back in the house and haven't brought it back out. Well, the next day I went out to look, and I went to open my door and something hit my hand, and sure enough there was a wasp about that big inside my apartment. So of course I freaked out. I ran in my bathroom, grabbed my hairspray because I didn't have any bug spray or anything at the time. I've heard that if you spray a bug with hairspray, it stiffens their wings so that you can kill them easier. So I grabbed my hairspray, I sprayed the crap out of him. He fell on the floor. He was walking around on the floor. I grabbed a towel and I'm like, wham, 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 wham. I'm trying to hit and kill this wasp, and it was scary. It was really scary. So I immediately went to the office. I'm like, please spray my apartment. So the following day, I had a guy come in to make sure there wasn't any wasp nests or anything like on my air conditioner, and there wasn't, and I haven't seen any other bees since that day. So hopefully we got that taken care of. I hope I don't see any more wasps. As you know, they always seem to find me, but this time it was my fault because I had the hummingbird feeder out there. So unfortunately I can't feed the hummingbirds because the bees are being attracted to the sugar water. So hopefully we got that taken care of. So at this point, because I was so close to the end of my time, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. But thank you for joining me today for this little talk. I will try to keep up with my, finish up my presidential highlights videos. I will try to figure out my editing software so I can upload some more of my Adventures with Chloe videos in full. The Duluth video, the Ultimate Adventures with Chloe video, maybe going back to 2015 when I took Sea Dog and Silver Star out to San Diego when we went out there for a vacation. I have a video of that, so maybe I'll do that as an Adventures with Chloe video too. I did mention their real names in the video, of course, but I've done that in past videos too, so you obviously know their real names. And let's see, I think I did one out at Valley Fair this past summer, so I've got to put that one all together. I did a video out at Mall of America to show you all the different things at Mall of America. That was mostly for my Amarillo people, to show you what a real mall looks like, and what a real amusement park looks like, because Valley Fair is about 200 acres as opposed to your little Wonderland amusement park, which is only 18 acres. So lots of big rides there. Shows me on the Tilt-A-Whirl, shows me on the Scrambler. I think they took a video of me on the Super Cat as well. Those are some of my favorite rides. I like the on-the-ground spinny rides. I don't think they ever took one of me on the carousel though. And then Sea Dog decided to put me on a ride out there called the Wave, and it's like you have like 24 people in this giant boat, and it's a very short ride. You get in the boat and you kind of go up a hill and you go around and then you come down and it makes this huge splash. Oh my God, I felt like a freaking drowned rat at that point. I had made a live, a Facebook Live out there. I don't remember if it was on my regular page or on my Chloe page. But in any case, I don't feel like going in to see which one it's on. But in any case, I felt like a drowned rat, so I told him I was going to kill him. And then he did a live, Facebook Live out there too on his Facebook page too. So, and I was part of that, and Silver Star was out there with me. And a new person, a girlfriend of Sea Dog. They had tried dating, but the two of them, their schedules just never coincided with each other, so she kind of broke things off with him, but they're still friends right now, so they're kind of on a break, to quote Ross and Rachel from Friends. And her name is Lizzie, and she's kind of like my daughter, so hey Lizzie, if you're watching. So she was also in my Mall of America video as well. She was at the end of that video too. So once I get my editing software figured out, then I will try to upload all those other videos, as well as updating finishing out my trip down memory lane videos and that. So I hopefully didn't repeat myself too much during this video. I know I do tend to do that a lot. So, and I say a lot too. I'm trying to curb that kind of a bad habit of mine. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you guys are all having a sunny day. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.